With this second lesson in guitar basics, we're going to jump right into learning a basic melody or song on guitar, and that's going to be And I Love Her by the Beatles. Now, if you're an absolute beginner and you just saw the lesson preview, you might be thinking this might be a little too challenging, but the song is a lot easier than it looks. There's a bunch of tricks to learning it. We're going to start off learning one note at a time. If you stick through the lesson, you're going to have most of the song learned in about 10 minutes. The first note to the solo is going to be the third string plucked open. In other words, you're not going to fret the string at all. You're just going to pluck it as is. Now, an open string on tabbed is written or notated with the number 0. So you'll see on the tab, the third line, the third string, has a 0 on it, and that's the first note. After that, we're going to play now the first 3 notes, all on the third string. So you really don't have to focus on the strumming hand. You can focus more on the fretting hand here. And now I'm going to play the first 3 notes, 0, 2, 3. And you may see here that the second finger frets the second fret and the third finger frets the third fret, all on the same string, 0, 2, 3. So when you can play those first 3 notes with clarity, you're ready for the next step. For the next section, we're going to go up to the 9th fret. So after we do the 0, 2, 3, that same third finger is going to move along the third string up to the 9th fret. Now, that's where the dots come in handy on your guitar. I happen to have a single dot right on that 9th fret. Here's the 3-note phrase, 9, 7, 10. Now, what's real important is that you use the correct finger numbers, because by doing so, you're going to keep your hand steady and in position. Here's what I mean. Third finger frets the 9th, then your first finger is going to fret the 7th, and your pinky, 4th finger, goes to the 10th. And if you notice, my hand doesn't move at all. It's steadied in position when I use the correct finger numbers. These first 6 notes that we've learned make up section 1 to the solo. So what we need to do next is put those notes together like so. It's going to go 0, 2, 3, 9, 7, 10. Now that was a preview. Now we're going to play it at a little bit slower pace, and you should try to play along. Here we go from the beginning. 0, 2, 3, 9, 7, 10. And let's do that one more time. 0, 2, 3, 9, 7, 10. The trick to memorizing section 2 is that it's essentially section 1. You just leave out the last note, which is that 10th fret note played with the pinky. Now, you don't even really need to practice or rehearse section 2. To save yourself time, start the song from the beginning, 0, 2, 3, 9, 7, 10, which you already know, and then simply go back, 0, 2, 3, 9, 7. And by doing that, you're going to get a sense of the melody. And here's how it's going to sound, starting from the beginning. 0, 2, 3, 9, 7, 10, and then just go right back, same fingers, and repeat. 0, 2, 3, 9, 7, and let that 7 note ring. The trick to memorizing section 3 to the solo is that section 3 repeats section 1. So we don't even need to really rehearse section 3 on its own. Instead, we play the song from the beginning, sections 1, 2, and 3, and then you already have half the song down. And here's how it's going to sound, starting from the beginning. If you want play along, we'll play at a slow pace. 0, 2, 3, 9, 7, 10. Let that 10th fret ring or sustain. 0, 2, 3, 9, 7. Stop there. Let the 7th fret sustain. Section 3 repeats section 1. 0, 2, 3, 9, 7, 10. And with that, we're already halfway through the song. Section 4 is going to begin with the same note we ended section 3 with our 4th pinky finger being on the 3rd string 10th fret. 10, 7, then a shift down to the next string, 8, 7, 5. 10, 7, shift, 8, 7, 5. For section 5, the fretting hand's going to shift to the lower fret position, starting with the third finger on the 5th string, 3rd fret. That's a 4-note phrase that literally syncs up with the words, "and I love her." 4 syllables, 4 notes. Here's a quick preview. And the first 2 notes, you simply play that 5th string, 3rd fret twice. Then the thumb is going to shift over to the next string. You play it open. And then the thumb will shift to the next string, and you're going to fret that 3rd string, 2nd fret. Here it is from the beginning. I'll call off the fret numbers. 3, 3, then shift, 0, then shift again, 2. Now we put together or combine sections 4 and 5, the new sections we just learned. So we get up to that 3rd string, 10th fret with our pinky. Here we go with section 4. 10, 7, shift, 8, 7, 5, put a little sustain on it. Then the fretting hand shifts down to the 5th string, 3rd fret, and you play those 4 notes. Let's do that again. Back up here, pinky on the 3rd string, 10th fret. I'll wait. Here we go. 10, 7, shift, 8, 7, 5. The fretting hand pivots down. 3, 3, 0, 2. Now it's time to put together sections 1 through 5. And the good news with knowing these first 5 sections is that they essentially follow the main theme to "And I Love Her." Section 6 is simply an extra phrase added at the end of the guitar solo. So if you can put these sections together, you pretty much have your first show-off melody. So let's do it from the very beginning, and we'll do a slow walkthrough to see how it goes. Here we go. 0, 2, 3, 9, 7, 10. 0, 2, 3, 9, 7. Let the 7 ring. Now section 3. 0, 2, 3, 9, 7, 10. Same note again on the 10th fret for section 4. 10, 7, shift, 8, 7, 5. Put a little sustain, and then pivot down to the last 4 notes. Section 6 we can consider to be sort of a bonus. It's again played at the end of the guitar solo, not in the vocal line. And it's a 5-note phrase starting with your 3rd finger on the 5th string, 3rd fret. Here's how it's going to sound. Here's a preview. And it starts off 3-0 on that 5th string. 3-0. Then you shift down to the bottom string and go 3-1. Maybe we'll do that 4-note phrase again. 3-0, 3-1. Now the song ends, or the melody ends, with the slide from the bottom string, 1st fret, to the 3rd fret with, as you see from the tab, our 1st finger doing the slide. The slash indicates the slide effect. So with the slide effect, you don't pluck that 3rd fret. You're sounding 2 notes, but you're only plucking it once. So let's do this from the beginning. 3-0, 3-1, slide. Once you have the 6 sections memorized, the final challenge will be to go back to the beginning of this video and see if you can keep up with the lesson preview. Once you can do that, you're ready to move up to the next level of guitar basics, which is going to be lesson number 3.